Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. So as you can see, today we are going to start this analysis by looking at the price action of Bitcoin here in a daily time frame, because in a daily we are aware the price here, if we look at this properly, around the 63,000 we are getting some sort of a resistance. I am going to show you what is causing that and also what kind of scenario could be playing out if we flip this 63,000 into support. This is going to be a very interesting video, so please watch it till the end guys, because I am going to show you all the possible scenario that could be playing out here in the immediate short term and also in the upcoming days for Bitcoin. So starting this here in a daily time frame, as you can see, we were aware the price of Bitcoin, since it was also forming a pretty similar scenario, a bull flag or also a descending channel breakout type of scenario here, you can see, right? We said, hey, maybe a pretty similar price structure could be also unfolding here, and as soon as we break out of this falling channel or even this bull flag, we should be ready for this next movement here to the upper direction. But let me show you this one price structure before we had this impulsive movement here in price action of Bitcoin, because if you look at this one here guys, if you take this Fibonacci retracement from this swing high till this swing low area, right, you can see where was the price of Bitcoin finding some sort of a resistance. Exactly at this 0.618 Fibonacci resistance line. You can see a strong line resistance, but once we flip this resistance after breaking out of this descending channel, right, we started this new impulsive movement for Bitcoin. And now if we do the similar scenario also here from this swing high till this swing low area, you can see just like here, right, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action around this 0.618 we got a rejection, but once we were able to flip it into support, we started this new rally here to the upper direction. If we look in our case guys, you can see around this 0.618 we did got a resistance, and exactly also just like here from past Bitcoin price action, we are finding rejection around this 63,400 price area. So if the price of Bitcoin, right, manages to flip this resistance into support around this 63,400 63,500 range guys, then I think the price of Bitcoin is going to go very impulsive. We will be approaching again towards this previous high that is lying around 67,000 price area. So let's see how these scenarios are going to play out here in the immediate short term for Bitcoin. And if we look at this price structure in a bit different way, also according to this 1 2 3 reversal, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue this rally at least towards this 72,000 price range before choosing an actual trend direction, because according to this 1 2 3, as you can see, the first target around 61 62 has reached, and the second target is still open. So we are also expecting the price of Bitcoin to see this movement at least towards the 70,000 before choosing an actual trend direction. And also guys, also if you look at this price action in a 4-hour time frame, let me show you this very interesting chart. And also guys, let me make you aware, we have around $4,700 bonus available for our community members from BYBIT and Phemex. If you like to trade Bitcoin, then feel free to use this BYBIT referral, which is giving around $3,500 bonus to our community member. And if you like to trade altcoin, then you can use this Phemex referral, which is giving around $1,200 bonus. So this is a great opportunity to try grabbing it. So now let's switch into other chart. So guys, now if we look at this price action of Bitcoin using this falling wedge here in a 4-hour time frame, we are aware in the past Bitcoin price action, whenever the price of Bitcoin was able to flip this resistance from this falling wedge into support, we started a new move here to the upside. Pretty similar scenario unfolded here, and I've also talked plenty of time in my video regarding this falling wedge scenario, right? And now if we look in our case guys, you can see according to this falling wedge, we could be approaching around this 67 to 68,000 price range here in the immediate short term for Bitcoin. But right now, as I've already showed you, along with this 0.618 Fibonacci line, which is lying around 63,400 63,500, is acting as a resistance. And now if we also look this continuation pattern, I mean this impulsive move, corrective move, and again if this is going to be another impulsive move, then we have to also break this resistance from this Fibonacci extension line, because if you take this Fibonacci extension from this swing low till this swing high area, we can see very clearly not just only the 0.618 is acting as a resistance, but also the Fibonacci extension line, the 100% Fibonacci extension line, as you can see here, is also lying exactly around 63,400 price area. And exactly when we came there, you can see we are also seeing some sort of a rejection here, right, in price action. So that's why what we want here in the immediate short term is price of Bitcoin to find a proper support above this 0.618 Fibonacci line, 63,400, 63,500, and also according to this 100% Fibonacci extension line. Because if we do flip this resistance into support, then you can see the price here first is going to approach towards our target from this falling wedge that is lying around 67 to 68,000, and the next Fibonacci extension line is going to be very, very bullish, which is at 78,000 price target. And if we do see any sort of shakeout, right, because we are aware nothing goes up permanently, if we do see any sort of a shakeout, this Fibonacci line, which is the 0.5 Fibonacci line that is around 62,000, is going to be our new strong support for Bitcoin. Not just only because of this Fibonacci line, but also the upper line here, which acted as a resistance, right, could be again retested and could be a strong support for Bitcoin around this 62,000 price area. And not just only this here, also if we look at this using the 20 exponential moving average and this 50 exponential moving average, we are aware in an uptrend like this, you can see always acts as a strong line of support, and price usually continues to the upside after that. That's why whenever we saw any sort of a price retracement, this 20 exponential moving average acted as a strong line of support. And now, right now, this is around 60,400 range. So that's why if we do see any sort of a pullback, right, 60 to 62,000 price range as a very, very strong support, and price could still continue this rally here to the upper direction. And not just only this, guys, we also reached our first target from this broadening wedge, because yesterday I made it very, very clear, since the price of Bitcoin broke out of this upper line area, which temporarily acted as a resistance when we were breaking out of it, we said our midterm price target is going to be around the 64 to 65,000. And yesterday you can see exactly after coming around this target area of 64,000, we again saw this price pullback type of scenario. So now if this pullback is going to continue, then we are aware around the 62,000, the upper line area, which previously acted as a strong line of resistance, could be acting as a strong line of support for Bitcoin, along with this Fibonacci line of 0.5. So this line here around 62,000 could be a strong line of support in case we see any sort of a price retracement. So these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's quick update. If you enjoyed my work, then come on, hit that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.